morning. I'm Mr. Chan. For those who don't know me, I am one of the computer science teachers at PRL Trudeau. I'm here to repeat an announcement I made last week regarding the CCC. So the CCC is the Canadian Computing Competition. It's held every year. And this year it is running again on February 17th. And I'm here just to show you some information. So I've just posted into chat, I've pasted into chat a link to the classroom that I created. I'm just going to share that screen. If you haven't joined that classroom and you want more information about CCC, I just advise and encourage you to join that classroom. Here's the screen. There's a code there as well. Let me just highlight a few things that you want to be aware of if you are interested in writing the competition. So here in the classroom is some important dates. The first date being Monday, February the 8th, which is the last day for registering and paying for the competition. The way that you're going to pay and register is just like with any other school activities through School Cash Online. The cost is $9. Again, due February 8th. And basically, once you've made the payment to School Cash Online, I'll know that you're serious about writing it, and I will be able to look at the list of people who have paid and then approve your account. Now, then after you've made that payment, what you want to do soon is create a CCC account. If you have actually written the CCC from past years, you can use that account. But if this is new to you, then where you're going to want to create this account, all the instructions are here. You'll have to go to this site and create your account. The reason why you need the account is because the day of competition, you're going to use the same system for grading your code. So once you log in, I'll just tell you the process here. Once you create that account, it sends me information as a teacher that you want, that you're a student and that you want to be approved. And I actually have to go and approve your account. So I get this huge page of names. I've pretty much approved most people. Your name might come up here, and then I have to click approve. Now, the way that I'm doing it this year is basically once you've registered an account, I just check your name against the School Cash Online list of people who've paid. And if you're on that list, I just click approve. If you've written a contest from past years, your name will probably be down here, but just realize that the day of the contest, I'm trying to clean up our school roster, because look at it, is really long from past years, like students written from past years and so on. So the day of the contest, I'm actually going to clean this up. So if you're on here, but you haven't paid on School Cash Online, you're going to be removed. So please do make the payment on School Cash Online so I know who's serious about writing this competition. And that's pretty much it. And what you want to do is practice submitting. They have all these past contests on there for you to practice submitting your code. And you definitely want to do that and practice that before the contest date. That's pretty much it. One other thing that was asked last time was, who is this competition for? The CCC, there are two skill levels of contests. One is the junior level and one's the senior level. And so basically if you're beginning to program or just have maybe 1 or 2 years of coding experience, you probably want to write the junior competition. And then if you've been practicing on like sites like DModule or whatever, and you know a little bit more about coding, then you probably want to attempt the senior competition. But once you've registered, you definitely want to check out the past contest to see how difficult some of the questions are. I'm going to actually stop there and see if there are any questions. The classroom code is, I'll just share it once more. I'll paste the link in the chat, and I'll also show it here. How do you submit the code from Replit? If you're using an online coding environment like Replit, what you'll need to do is download, well, I can only speak from the experience of using Java. If you're using Java, you would download the file called main And then that's the file you would upload to the CCC grader. How do you choose between junior and senior? So on the day of the contest, similar to what you would see now on the grader, they're gonna basically on the day of the contest, they kind of remove all the past contests from the grader and they post all the junior and senior questions for that day. And then you just select the questions you want to answer. Basically, you choose the day of whether you want to answer junior questions or senior questions. If you don't use Java, that's fine. Actually, you can use many different languages. I don't know specifically, but all the main ones you can use, like Python, C, which ones? Java, like all the common ones. When you check it out in Grader, they'll list all the languages that you can use on the contest. Actually, if I go to the CEMC website, let's just go there right now. Contests. Actually, I'm not sharing my, am I sharing my screen?
Yeah, we can see it.
Thank you. In terms of the contests, it says here somewhere, if someone can just find it for me, which languages we can use. So right here. And all the information is here. I just don't remember which languages. There's all the common ones. Oh, thank you. Thank you for posting that. I remember in the past that, I mean, if you, let's say you are, there were people who finished like the senior contest and they had time and then they decided to do the junior contest as well. So I guess you could do that. I would finish one. And I mean, if you really want to do the other one, I guess you can.
I think if you do both, only one of them will get registered. I think it's the one you get the highest score in, but I'm not too sure. But I know that only one of them will get registered. Oh yeah, Jerry just posted it there, yeah.
The CCC will take your highest score of junior and senior? Yeah, I think so. I do remember students in the past, they've written both contests and it was fine, but yeah, they'll take the highest score. In the past, doing well on the senior contest allowed you a chance to go on to the CCO, the Canadian Computing Olympiad, but this year that's canceled. Yeah, I think it's Python 3, but again, I don't know what's on the grader. You'll have to, again, log on, check it out and see what language the grader is accepting. What time does the contest start? That's a good question. So the contest is February 17th, and you can write it anytime that day, giving you, like when you start the contest, you'll get 3 hours, and basically you can start anytime on that day. For students who are writing like still at Trudeau, I'm going to send a message to the office saying that like if you choose to write it in the morning, that you'll be doing that. And also, just like with any other field trips, not that we've had any field trips, if you are going to be using class time to write the contest in the morning, which you can do, just let your teacher know.